Orlando, why do you look? You couldn't look more incriminating.
Hey, shut up. Stop.
Hey, I'm a Kingsman.
Yo.
Hey, whoa,
I-
it's funny.
Come on, Jacob.
Yeah, I think I found my verdict already. Okay, all rise. Hearing today, Watt versus Randles. William Watt versus Randles. October 4th, 2021. Supreme Court Trial Division. You may be seated.
Hello, glad you can be joined. Today, we're hearing a gruesome case of betrayal and torment caused by the man in the top right corner, Orlando Randles. This man ruined a very nice Dead by Daylight session. Can that go unpunished? What kind of world are we living in that this is acceptable? Thank you, Your Honour. Opening statement completed.
What we witness here is a great injustice. This man, Orlando Randles, has been accused falsely of many crimes, and this
Objection. There is no proof he is falsely accused.
please
Cannot
calm
make
down.
such bold claims.
Please calm down during my opening statement. Thank you. As I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, this man.
Objection. That was not rude.
Overruled. Proceed.
Tosser.
Okay, I will hold you in contempt of the court if you don't settle down, Joe.
Your Honor, my prosecutor doesn't mean any harm.
This man
Your
has
Honour, was mere tomfoolery.
He simply is just built different.
not only
Order.
Not only have his crimes been blown vastly out of proportion, he is also a victim of severe and continuous defamation. Thank you.
That is fine and all, but we are not here to discuss defamation.
Okay.
Now we will proceed.
Okay, question mark?
Yeah.
On the date,
Hey, wait. Mitchell Isle, do you swear you will tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the
Swear to who? What?
swear in the Rockley Bible.
Oh. Oh, jeez. Alright.
I swear on Rockley to tell the truth, nothing but the truth, the whole truth, because work, talent, all that.
On the date of the 4th of October, 2021, were you or were you not enjoying a fun Dead by Daylight session containing one Orlando Randles and one Parker Watt?
Yes, this is true. I was.
During that play session, you decided to change the perks because you thought it would be a funner system to play amongst the three of you. Is this correct?
Yeah. This is true.
So, in the game Dead by Daylight, can you explain to me the role of totems?
Well, totems. They're there to assist with certain perks. For example, in a strength, once cleansing a totem, you enter a locker. After 8 seconds, you'll be healed 1 health state.
So, you would consider totems a very vital part of Dead by Daylight, would you, sir?
In the sense of certain builds, yes.
Alright, so say, hypothetically, of course, one used a very totem-heavy build. If someone decided to completely go out the way and ruin the game for you and cleanse all said totems, that would be quite unfair and quite literally ruin the fun of the game, would it not?
Yes, Your Honor.
Your Honour, this is clearly shown through the witness that The defendant, Orlando Randles, clearly ruined the fun for my client, Parker Watt. Remedies. That is all, Your Honor. Thank you, Mitchell.
Connor over here clearly showed signs of hesitation when asked the final question by the prosecution. Do you think that this would ruin the game? Clearly, there is some confliction within his soul. As you can see, he's
did with questions and
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know how the court process works. During the moment of the accident, did you feel any guilt for your actions?
Yeah, ask what your name is.
My name doesn't matter to you, I'm asking you the questions.
Did I feel any guilt after cleansing a totem in the face of Parker Williams Watt? No, I enjoyed every second of it.
I did it because I liked it. Hell, I loved it. I'm sitting, I'm just itching. I'm itching to do it again. And you think what? You think you're gonna send me to a nut house?
To what extent did you assist Orlando in this brutal removal of the totems?
I swore on Rocklee's life that I would tell the truth. Orlando and I were partners in this crime. We split the totems 50-50. Yep.
It's true, Your Honor.
Yeah. This is true.
Parker, shut up.
Yeah, come on, Parker.
Sorry.
You're not helping the case.
wait, whose side is Mitch on? What the fuck?
Mitch is a witness. He
He's a
has no
neutral
side.
witness.
Yeah.
Neutral witness.
Is there any other evidence?
Yeah, I got
Yes.
stuff here.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay,
Your Honor.
The prosecution may enter a piece of evidence.
Your Honor.
Yes.
Do you know, to convict someone of a crime, or to be found liable in a court, there must be two aspects proven.
The defense, are you finished with your statements?
Oh no, I actually got something. So, before this case, I had a friendly chat with the victim.
Are you
And-
are you entering yourself as a witness?
So, I was talking with the... I've lost track of who's the prosecution, who's the defendant. Anyway, Parker.
Prosecution.
Okay, with the prosecution. And on multiple occasions, I counted 7 times, he referred to the actions of Randles as trolling. Do you know what trolling is also synonymous with? Lighthearted fun. If the victim himself refers to the actions as trolling, he clearly was not impacted by them to that much of a degree. I rest my case.
Patrick, you stated trolling was associated with lighthearted tomfoolery, did you not?
Yes.
Have you heard the famous quote, we do a little trolling?
Yes, sir.
May you please tell me who said that quote, if you do remember?
Donald J. Trump, sir.
Donald J. Trump, the known racist, misogynist, world leader that ruined many lives. And you want to call that lighthearted tomfoolery? How would you like it? My client stormed into your house, punched your parents several times and said, we do a little trolling. How would you like it then? That is the emotional weight your client, Mr. Randles, had on mine.
If I may
Mr.
interject.
Watt.
If I may
Yes.
interject. There's a difference between brutally bashing one's family and making them lose one round of the game. Additionally, At
Two
no
rounds.
point.
2 rounds of the game.
At no point. Hey. Shh. At no point did I cite the quote, "We do a little trolling." Trolling
My good
is a
sir.
universal concept.
My good sir, let's just take a
with
step back.
With varying levels of severity.
Yes, you did not directly say we do a little troll, but your use of trolling. Your use of trolling is synonymous with words such as bullying, cyberbullying, threats, and pain. Do you understand the logical explanation of trolling?
I do understand the problematic nature.
So you would understand the similarity between the pain and suffering endured by my client and the pain and suffering endured by many others that have fell victim to this harmless fun known as trolling, my good sir.
I would like you to take a moment to take a look at our defendant, Orlando Randles. Look deep into his eyes. Look at
He's clearly fighting Overwatch.
Look at his devious smirk.
The defendant is playing Overwatch.
Do you know what that looks like? A man who partakes in a little bit of tomfoolery. Is there anything wrong with a little bit of tomfoolery? Not even trolling, tomfoolery. Look at his face. Would a guilty person do that?
Your Honor, we're done with this client. We're done with this witness, thank you. I'd like to call surprise witness to the stand.
Tell that
Parker Watt. I call you to the stand.
what?
You're pointing at me.
Yes.
To the stand.
Oh, which one's Parker
Yes, sir.
on your screen? Because Parker's there on my screen.
Parker's that
I'm
way.
to your.
Yeah.
I'm that way to you.
Yeah.
Parker, I call you to the stand.
Mr.
Parker Watt.
Watt, do you swear that you will tell the truth, the whole truth, about the truth?
I swear, Your Honor. Not only will I swear on just my word, I swear, Your Honor. I swear on my Hamilton vinyl.
Well, prosecution, she
Mr. Watt. Clearly,
Yes,
throughout
sir.
this case, people have defended allegations, they have attacked each other, but we've not focused on the important aspect of this case. Physical damage, mental damage that you have encountered that is completely irreversible.
Amazing. Mission complete.
My son,
That right
how are you
there
feeling
is
today?
why you're the best, boss. The one and only.
Not too good. After the events that transpired with Mr. Orlando, the defendant, and Mr. Lyle, one witness that can testify to the fact that I was mentally shaking is one Patrick Escott in this very courtroom call right now. I joined a chat with them and described to them how I was currently feeling at that present time and how I was clearly mentally I'm sorry.
It's alright, Mr. Watt, take your time.
And
The
anyway,
defense lawyer, please lower his hand for 5 seconds. My client is clearly in pain right now. You can only stand
changed
there
my
and
mi-
raise your hand.
I
That is-
changed my mind halfway through raising my hand. You
that is
saw me put it down
absolutely
quite quick.
disgraceful. My client is clearly distraught, and you stand there with your hand up.
I was enjoying a nice Dead by Daylight session. At first, we were all running consecutive team builds to try and help each other, make sure we all get out to have a bit of fun. And it was at one point that Mitchell said, "Let's switch it up a bit. Let's do something else with our perks." So I decided I didn't have much that I could go off of at the time, so I decided I'm gonna put on a totem build because that should be pretty fun for me, and I haven't done it before. Mr. Randles had other plans. He did it. He just wouldn't let me cleanse any in it. I'm sorry.
It's alright, son. It's alright, son. We've heard enough. Thank you.
Mr. Watt.
Thank you for your boldness to
story-
share that story. Just drop it a bit. Alright.
Mr. Randles has fled from the court.
Yeah, yo.
An innocent
Security.
person doesn't flee. An innocent person doesn't
Hold on,
flee.
hold on.
This is
I'm messaging
clearly...
my client. I'm messaging my client. Oh, he's back. He's back. He was having connection problems. His camera was broken. You can rewatch the footage of the trial.
Defense can cross-examine the witness, Parker Williams.
Your Honor, I was not completed with my final statement.
Oh, very well. Proceed.
Arsehole.
You'll be held in contempt of the court if similar statements are made, right?
Your Honor,
Yeah, punk.
you
Proceed.
cheers. It is clearly shown that this isn't about the court system. This is about friends betraying friends, not being there when they're needed. Your Honor, I rest my case.
The defense may proceed with the cross-examination of the witness, Parker Williams. What?
Well, I'm gonna be frank. Those were clearly crocodile tears. Parker was clearly... I've seen Parker fake cry before. See the downfall of Glop Glop. I know what it looks like. And right there, he was forcing those tears for the sake of pushing his argument.
Your Honor, may I interject?
Yes.
Who's to say that I wasn't actually crying during the downfall of Glop Glop?
Objection to the defense party. There is no proof, no evidence that he was fake crying. Just because you saw him fake cry once doesn't mean every single time he cries it is necessarily fake. Unless you sampled those tears that came out of his eye, there would be no way to tell. So, Your Honor, it is a baseless claim that those tears were fake, Your Honor.
That is a baseless claim, and...
Sorry. Anyway. Parker Watt.
Yes.
Let me ask you something. As people sympathized with your tragic story, why were you trying to hold back laughter, smirking very smugly? I
was
do.
not trying to hold back laughter.
I do have video evidence of this. I can play back the video.
If this is something being objected into court, I would also like to point out that the defendant has also been laughing during my tragic tale the whole time, showing that he clearly shows no signs of guilt to what he's done.
Objection! I'm the Joker, baby. Parker, I trust you. You're a good man. You know that, right?
I trust you, sir. I trust you too, Mr. Escott.
And to be frank, I can sympathize with your side of the story, but do you reckon that I have several quotes here of yours? You called Orlando Randles a little bugger. You called Orlando, also known as Squishless9, a terrorist. Is this statement true?
Your Honor, I think that this matter about whether or not...
Your Honor. I object to that statement as context that statement is used is very dependent, considering it is a frequent joke amongst the friend group that they associate with. Your Honor, these claims made by this lawyer are completely false.
Mr. Lyle, could you please refrain from doing weights in the courtroom at a later date? Alright?
Alright, push up instead.
If you knew the severity of the term, why would you refer to Orlando's actions as trolling?
I see trolling, as you stated earlier in court, that has different levels of severity. I'd say that this is on the higher levels of the severity that trolling can proceed to.
Fair enough. I am done with my questioning.
Your Honor,
Witness up.
I'd like to call a witness to the stand, Your Honor.
Very well.
That witness is the defendant, Your Honor, Orlando Randles.
Orlando, please make your way to the stand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
I'll proceed with
Okay.
the present.
Let me proceed. I present to you Trolling versus Terrorism by Orlando Randles. First, let's look at trolling and tomfoolery. Here, we can see an example of tomfoolery, otherwise known as trolling. We can see by this meme here, Drake the type of guy to surprise his homies with a visit from the Tickle Monster. Now, this is clearly not harming anyone, and he is doing it to surprise his friends, which is the entire point of trolling / tomfoolery. Now, let's move on. Sorry. It was an example of a meme that depicts terrorism.
Yes. Read the meme out.
Teacher. Today we will stab Mikey the Oyster 37 times in the chest. Kid named Mikey the Oyster. Ignore that last part. I want to bring your attention to the first part. This is okay, and let me move on to my next point. I'm sorry. So, as I'm sure you know, the difference between trolling and terrorism. So, here it is. Trolling is an activity that does not harm, and terrorism is harmful. Now, has the prosecutor, not the defendant, Parker, in this case, been harmed in any way by my actions?
Am I allowed to answer that?
Yes.
I have been mentally harmed by.
Can you prove it?
Then I prove it.
Yeah.
I think my actions will have shown that I've been mentally harmed in this court today. I'm not exactly sure how else I can prove this evidence, Mr. Randles.
Your Honor.
Please.
This man, his words should not be taken so seriously. He's clearly shown his inability to tell a consistent story that represents the whole truth. He omits certain details, not technically lying or going against his oath. Did you murder 20 million innocent civilians in Bosnia in 1992? Same answer. No. It was 1993. Alright. Are you not a member of the SLC?
I'm a member of the SLC.
Your Honor, I'd like to call James Wiley to the stands. No. The SLC is clearly a corrupt government. This is clearly mistaken for the corrupt, brutal government that runs our insane school. All right, see, Mitch. Love you, mate. Before we go anywhere, yeah, Orlando, yeah, question me. Come on, big man.
Question? Okay. Would you like the removal of the school's casual dress days?
Yeah.
Is that blackmail, Mr. Randles?
Yes, I would. Casual dress days enforce classism, discrimination against wealthy and poorer members of the school community by the clothes they present themselves in. Rich kids in our society are able to wear Gucci. What are other famous brands?
Versace.
Whereas the poorer members will have to wear Kmart, Big W.
Oppo.
That, quite frankly, that's crappy Oppo phones. Quite frankly, it's just dividing our members of our school into classes. This is
why the fuck is Orlando questioning Joseph? What?
Can I bring light to something, even if it's not necessarily Randles related? Okay. Did you notice something, everyone? Mitch Lyle suddenly burst into a fit of rage, threw his chair over, threw something at the camera, and then left. That is the damage this kind of trouble caused by what gaming causes. Mitch Lyle was accused, called many bad names, and he had reached his limit. Vulnerable people like that need to be taken care of and not treated so harshly.
This
Well, I have this entire folder of DM screenshots that I forgot to show.
You may screen share them right now
Yeah.
and enter that as evidence.
Look at this.
This is Exhibit 1.
Exhibit 1. What gaming? Sending fetish Undertale art.
Children, actually.
I'm sorry. To
Alright.
the defendant. As you can tell, Squish Lizard 9 is very distressed, saying he better call Soul. We can see what clearly being the instigator and aggressor of the situation. Pathetic. Bitch. Anyway. Thirdly. Oh no. The fourth. As you can see here, we've got this lovely fellow, Nigel. Below he says, he may be a great game dev.
But he's no lawyer. Well,
Yeah,
he's
what?
not
You
lawyer.
can Barbie, you can talk.
I do not retract this statement. This statement was judging by the fact that King Fisher, as his alias goes, is a well-known Scratch developer who does make some great games, and I was complimenting his ability to do so. But I was, in fact, skeptical of his lawyer abilities, as he has yet to proceed through law school.
Who's like squelching? What's going on?
That would be Mr. Randles.
Clearly, this
Sorry.
man is playing Overwatch.
I mean, hang on. Sorry. Right, Torbjorn's freaking killing me, dude. Right. I'll move away.
Well, you're playing-
Clearly, this man does not care about what he's done to me.
Your Honor, as a final statement, I'd just like to review the couple things I made claim to today. The defendant clearly shows no remorse in his actions and his statements. Playing Overwatch, distracting himself, opposed to directly dealing with the conflict. My client, looking distraught right now, life potentially ruined for the rest of his life. And this defendant can simply sit here and play a pretty mid character in Overwatch.
Bro, they're calling me out, man.
That is true.
Quite frankly, I think it's a bit disappointing. And I think this would set a really good precedent. Taking trolling too far. Your Honor, my statement is concluded.
Fuck.
Who the fuck is
Freebird? Oh god.
It didn't work.
Yeah, it's not on YouTube. I mean, it's not on Spotify.
Okay, Mr. Escort, see if you're fun. Oh my god.
Again. My client, Orlando Randles. He may be a silly bugger. He may be a bit of a troll. But that's okay. Because he is a cultured man who partakes in a light amount of tomfoolery and knows when to quit. He's a headstrong fella. He plays Overwatch. He works a 9 to 5. In conclusion, Orlando's a bit of a sigma and a bit of a girl boss. All I have to say is that Orlando's great, and he would never have the ill intent.
I find the defendant, Orlando Randles, guilty of
He
bullying.
just didn't care, he's playing Overwatch.
Thank you.
Because of the lack of for
There
some
is a
reason,
God.
the defendant's lawyer was trying to attack Parker Williams Watt instead of defending his own client.
That was an accident because I don't know how the court system works.
Mitchell, I won. I beat the totem cleansing allegations.
Oh.
Can I?
That wouldn't be the only one who has gotten mad at you at a video game,
Yes,
Orlando Randles.
you were trolling on Hammond, which is another reason why you're found guilty of bullying and harassment.
You're wrong. Can we all just team up on Orlando now? Now I don't have to put up the act of defending him.
Bully him.
Mitch, you suck. I'm kidding.
I would also like to add at the end of court, Mr. Orlando Randles. I do forgive you for what you've done, and the only compensation I need is a formal apology on camera in front of the courtroom.
And a classic Angus's payment for your attorney.
A classic Angus for my prosecutor, Joe Crackle.
A game on Steam.
Yeah, sure. Oh, yeah, yes, please.
Where's Mischief?
Gotta delete that.
I'll take Arkham Knight, thank you.
Was it your choice? Was I asking you or was I asking Parker?
He will take Arkham Knight. Thank you for photoing Nicky.
I'd like to say this was a real fucking shit show. You guys suck at your fucking jobs. Mr. Randles, right now, you need to do that. Now, come on.
Sorry.
God bless you, Orlando. I love you.
Patrick, how much of that did you record?
I'm gonna cut it. Obviously, cut it like very heavily.
Just upload the full transcript
I'd like
as
a
well.
more sincere apology than just I'm sorry.
I am extremely sorry.
What adjourned.